Alright, okay, so this is the last video I'm going to be recording tonight. Um, so, after watching The Taking of Deborah Logan, I decided to put on a movie I have been hearing a lot of good things about it, but for some time it has not really piqued my interest until now, so I decided to watch it. And that's the movie What We Do in the Shadows, which is that 2015 found footage vampire horror comedy. And it's a documentary style movie. It's mostly a mockumentary. It is a mockumentary. And honestly, this video is going to be quick because this was a really funny movie. This was actually a really good movie. Like, I had a blast just laughing at this movie. It is a funny movie. Um, Honestly, this is like probably one of the better movies I've watched this entire series. This was a really, really good movie. And it's interesting because this type of movie, like, this is the type of movie that I feel like you can't do a good advertising for without it looking a little stupid. And that's why I thought of this movie when I saw the trailer. I was like, okay, this movie doesn't look that good. But then I actually watched it and I was like, you know what, this movie's pretty funny. It got a lot of laughs out of me and I was entertained the entire time. Um Honestly, this is like kind of like Body Melt. This is a movie I actually had no gripes with at all. Like there was nothing that was like troubling me or irritating me at all. It was just a solid movie, like from beginning to end. I honestly had a blast with this. This is that type of movie where it's like it's funny, and if you are somebody who watches a lot of vampire movies, they make a lot of references and it's pretty hilarious, and they definitely parody the vampire genre very well. Uh, I can't. I always forget how to pronounce the director's name. He did Thor Ragnarok, which I also loved. He is he is pretty funny. I feel like every movie he makes is always going to be hilarious and actually just really entertaining at the least. That's why I kind of want to watch his new movie Jojo Rabbit, but that's not a theater near here. However, I got to watch What We Do in the Shadows, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. It was just hilarious. It was a funny, just funny movie, and really, I just thought it was just an interesting movie as well. Like it was entertaining watching this I guess you can say clan of vampires live their daily lives, and mostly just each of them goes through specific vampire tropes that you usually see in the vampire genre, and it's just so funny. It's well written, it's well acted, it's a cool looking movie. Like it looks like a documentary that usually goes to the indie theaters and stuff that you would see in the 90s. It looks cool. It is a really, really cool movie. And I just enjoyed it from, like I said, from beginning to end. I was just enjoying it. I mean, yeah, there were times where I was checking how much runtime there still was, but like overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Um, it is a perfect movie to have for Halloween. Like, especially if you really like vampire movies, you would definitely love this movie. It is hilarious. It's it has almost everything a lot of horror fans would like. I mean, it's not scary at all, but it's not trying to be. The only reason this is actually a horror comedy is because there's vampires and there's lots of murder. But besides that, it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny movie, and it's really that's I don't want to give away a lot of it. There's a lot of funny things I could obviously bring up a lot of the jokes that I really liked, but I feel like if I did that, then they would be spoiling a lot of the movie, and I don't want to do that. So I feel like this is going to be one of the shorter videos out of the Fright Night series. This might just be the shortest one because I just don't want to talk a lot about this. I think like you guys should just go into it blind, really. If you haven't seen a trailer, maybe you haven't heard of this movie before, just go into it blind. And it's just hilarious. It is a good time. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Well, tomorrow, or at least as of recording this, tomorrow is the 30th. I honestly cannot believe that tomorrow is going to be the 30th. Means Halloween's almost here, and tomorrow, or maybe tonight, but I don't know if I'll record a video of it if I watch it tonight. I bought a copy of The Watcher in the Woods, that old Disney movie that scares the shit of almost anyone that watches it. And it was at Target for $7, so I bought it. And I haven't seen it yet, so I want to save a review of that for tomorrow, but honestly, I don't know. I might watch it tonight. It's not that late right now, so I might just go ahead and watch it tonight and just edit the review for tomorrow. But anyway, that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow night,